Let's go to Steve Keeley. You see him there, police headquarters. All right, Steve.
Well, this guy was on the field, but out of bounds. A kind of a field of zaps for this kid, 17 years old, and here's the video. It's the bottom of the 8th last night. Phillies losing to the Cardinals. Phillies playing defense on the field. Cardinals up to bat. And this fan, so far not named publicly by police, but I'm sure we'll have his name and see him on TV by dinner time. He's just 17, running around in the outfield behind second base, eluding the security officers, when a uniformed Philadelphia bicycle patrol officer points his taser gun at him and fires and does not miss, taking down the fan face first. Ryan Howard's face and along the other players hiding in their gloves, laughing behind them, keeping their commentary from lip readers. And as this scene played out on the field, it did not play out live on TV, which cut away from it, but with 45,000 eyewitnesses in the stands, many with video cameras, put it right on YouTube when they got home. Reporters covering the game got comments quickly from the Phillies and police. This morning, we got comments from the police commissioner who told Fox 29 News that he backs his officer 100% after watching this.
It's not like it was an 8 or 9-year-old that was out there. This is a good-sized individual. He doesn't have the number 17 stamped on his forehead. You have no idea how old he is, but it's inappropriate for him to be out there on the field. And unless I read something to the contrary, as far as I'm concerned, that officer acted appropriately, and I support him 100%. We're not in the business of trying to use tasers or anything else. We want people to come and enjoy a ball game. Let the game continue. Don't interrupt it. It's one thing to be in the stands and be a little disruptive. It's another thing when you get on that field. And if we can't catch you, then certainly we're going to do everything we can to try to bring you under control as quickly as possible.
Well, the 17-year-old with fresh taser burns to show to his friends at school if he goes to school today, now that he's out of jail after being charged with criminal trespass. Well, he and that 21-year-old in Cherry Hill who was charged with puking on an off-duty police officer and his daughter last month, now 2 fans in 2 months making national headlines and making a mockery of Philadelphia sports fans. As far as our man Paul Rupel manning the web poll on myfoxphilly.com, 7 out of 10 also agree with the police commissioner and District Attorney Seth Williams, saying that this man did what he was trained to do on the field there, that police officer. And I got to tell you, 100% from those on my Facebook page and emailing me to the station, and I got to tell you, Mike and Chanel, a little comedy, too, from John Rupert. Tickets to Phillies game, $55 each. Hot dog and beer, $17. Parking, $20. Seeing an idiot get tasered on the field, priceless.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I tell you, that shot, Steve, of the officer is going to be on a poster. I mean, it's just a classic shot. Do you see, if we could roll the footage one more time, sorry, Alexis, for this. There's a shot, it looks like the officer had the intent of shooting him from the moment he came onto the field. But there's one point where it looks like if he pulled the trigger right there, he might have shot the security guard. So he waits and then gets him there.
You know, the Inquirer report is wrong. It says that it looked like he fired several shots. Tasers fire one shot, and you can see in the other pictures on Philly.com that there's a little cable. A lot of people remember the Rodney King video. There's a little cable. That's how you get the electric jolt, and there is actually a number on that thing, so if somebody does manage to cut it and run, there's an identifying thing to that. So it's one shot, you get one shot, you got to make it hit, and that's why that cop, as the commissioner said, fired it exactly when he should have.
Okay, other TV reporters over the years, Rick Sanchez, CNN, he has taken it. Mike Chitwood up in...
I was about to say, Upper Darby?
Upper Darby, he has taken a... would you do it,
You know
Steve?
where we're going.
No, you know, I looked at these things. There's a place in Arizona, they invited me out there. It's from 20,000 to 150,000 volts. I don't even want 5 volts. I accidentally gotten charged at home just plugging in something. I don't need to have reporter involvement. I know what these things do. I'll watch Mr. Chitwood scream and curse and bleep that out like we did that day.
Exactly.
That was also priceless.
We just had some volunteers in the newsroom who want to do it to you. I mean, if you need help.
If you so desire.
I know Chanel wants to hit me with that.
Yeah.
But I'll do it very lightly. I'll just tap it and then I'll be done.
Thanks, Steve.